And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. And it's Moody in at the 3. And for Milwaukee, at the forward spots, we'll see Kuzma and Giannis. Prince is out there with Anthony. And it's Turner in at the 5. We've just started up this season, Grant. What's important for players right now?
You know, I think it's finding a good routine, especially for those on new teams. The earlier you figure out what works for you, the quicker you'll get comfortable.
Here we go. So Milwaukee wins the tip. Now here's Anthony. Antetokounmpo inside. Butler covering. And Antetokounmpo with the basket. On the assist by Anthony. Here's Moody. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
Well, you see what you have here. I mean, the unselfishness of Butler, an often unsung trait of his.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Anthony. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Kuzma. Tries again. And a nice layup by Turner.
Boy, how about the determination of Turner? I mean, he's a wrecking ball on the glass on both ends of the floor. Just doesn't give up on plays.
Such a unique player, Clark. Miles Turner. He's both a floor spacer and a rim protector.
There aren't too many guys like that in the league, B.A. I mean, those are two very distinct skill sets, and to have them in one big guy like Turner, that's certainly something you relish and appreciate.
Now here's Anthony. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Curry. And Giannis with the jam.
Superb initiative from Antetokounmpo. I mean, that may be something we overlook, but being able to take that initiative allows him to be a real menace when he's rolling to the rim after a pick.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter.
Giannis is a monster around the rim. Too easy there.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. And here's Moody. Back to Podziemski. From the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
Antetokounmpo outside. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Look, we know Giannis can get it done inside. Defense will have to try much harder to stop him in there.
And that one's good. Green.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Antetokounmpo finds Kuzma. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. And the 3 off target. The Warriors lead by 3. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Stephen Curry hears folks complaining about all the threes. He said it's new and everybody has their opinion. It's not like I can go out and do a 360 windmill, drive down the lane and dunk on somebody. We'll see how it goes, but I'm hoping to keep shooting threes, so don't worry about that. Guys, back to you.
That's his superpower. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Golden State has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. A nice shot by Butler.
Hey, if he can't get to the basket, the medium-range jumper is JB's second option.
Antetokounmpo outside. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first quarter. And Giannis throws it down.
And you know, Giannis gets to the basket in a nanosecond. He feels like nobody can stop him.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Give it up for your forward crew.
Trent Jr., he's checked in for Milwaukee. Porter Jr. comes in for Anthony. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at Phoenix, they're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
Well, right now for the Warriors, they're in the midst of a bad stretch. Now, the good news, guys, plenty of games left for them. It's early still in the season. Maybe, just maybe, they turn it around.
And the basket by Hield.
Hield good at using this area of the floor. He's an impressive mid-range shooter.
Pass to Porter. There's... Oh, my goodness! Disrespectful.
He is indeed a showman now. Porter Jr. using that explosive athleticism on the rack attack. Yes, sir.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam. Sponsored by AT&T. The three from Craig. Rebounded by Kuzma. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for the Bucks. It's a three-point game. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Craig, good.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Trent's shot is off. Milton against Porter. And yep, it's good.
Neither of these teams can miss. At the same time, there's not a bunch of defense being played either.
On the wing, Porter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Ooh, he drains the three, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure.
The previous play is under review.
Review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
While this call may not decide the game, you always prefer to get it right.
Yeah, and the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing up the footage for the officials on the floor.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling is in. The call stands. No bucket. So no change in the score as we end the quarter.
Good move to review that shot. That was really close to counting.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Warriors ahead, up 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Bobby Portis out there with Gary Trent. Then there's Kevin Porter, and it's Sims in at the center position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Jackson Davis with the bucket. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you for the report.
Excellent positioning by Porter, setting himself up to save that play.
Fires in the triple. Kuminga's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Porter, the pass to Trent. There's the 3. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
The defense has to close in on Trent on the perimeter. He can inflict major damage if left alone out there.
A nice shot by Butler.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. changes here for the Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo is checked in for Sims. Prince comes in for Porter Jr. And Cole Anthony subbed in for Rollins. And Golden State also making a switch. Curry's checked in. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Portis. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Portis has got 4 points in the quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Brian?
Leveraging that tall timber. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Well, Clark, the Bucks certainly need to rebuild on some level, but they don't control their own draft pick until 2031.
And BA, that certainly makes things complicated and more difficult. A losing season won't do them any good in terms of the lottery. They've got to do their best to stay competitive while developing their young talent. That's a really difficult balancing act.
Now here's Anthony. Pass to Prince. Puts up a three. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. The Warriors lead by 13. Now here's Hield. There's the triple. And the Warriors with another three.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Trent to stop the run. That shot, no good. Jacks up a three. Nails it from 3. Jackson Davis has got 9.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Milwaukee making some changes. Turner comes in for Portis, and Kuzma subbed in for Trent. Minute 32 left to play in the first half. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Kuzma's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Curry's got the ball here for Golden State. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Moody from outside. And the Warriors with another three.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Both teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Moody from outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 6 assists now in the game. Bucks trail by 20. And Antetokounmpo, here we go.
And how about the power Antetokounmpo. Dynamite whenever he takes it to the rim.
Pass to Green. Here's Curry. Let's go with a three. Count it. All three of his attempts have gone in.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 16. It's Kuzma with the miss. Podziemski with it, and Anthony picks him up defensively. Pass to Kuminga. And here's Podziemski. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Podziemski's got his second bucket on the night.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Warriors ahead, running away with it. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring on their shot. It's all done. Give it up for our contestant.
Two quarters of play completed as we welcome you to take a look at some of the upcoming games on the schedule. Over at Spectrum Center, the Hornets will face off against the Magic. That one starting at 7 p.m. Eastern.
These teams are well matched. It's going to be anyone's game.
And now how about those first two quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Warriors.
The offense has been well engineered, kind of like diesel engine, but much, much more advanced. More like a jet.
Yeah, that diesel engine going to show you real power when that camera turns off.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Kerr's five. Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. And it's Moody in at the three. Now Anthony. Kuzma outside. And the jumper is good. Kuzma's got five now.
The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Moody, and the Warriors tack on two more.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Turner. Back to Antetokounmpo. That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
It's been Giannis's night. His points have come in a variety of ways, and as usual, he has been relentless.
You get the sense Giannis Antetokounmpo is hungry to get another title, Clark.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's definitely in the prime of his career and would like to add another Larry O'Brien trophy to his collection. He is getting older, but again, I think he's still in his prime, and he knows that while time is short, another championship could set him apart from a lot of the greats.
And checking the 2K leaderboard. These teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. Number 1, the Bucks.
And looking at last season, the thing that jumps out at you is their three-point percentage. Best in the league in that category, which is great to see considering how valued the three ball is nowadays in our game.
And it's Anthony with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Pass to Prince. For 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Turner, and here's Anthony. And he's going for the lob! Antetokounmpo can't connect.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Pass to Prince. Back to Antetokounmpo. To end the run. And Giannis with the jam.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
Now here's Moody. He's got 15. Knocks it down from distance.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Kuzma outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Moody passes to Green. The 3 from Curry. And the Warriors with another 3.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Here's Anthony. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Anthony's got 6.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Knocks down the long J.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's Anthony. He has 6. And it's good. 2 points. Kuzma's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Moody, good.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Kuzma for 3. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Unloads. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Green's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Imagine how much bigger this lead might be if he were a little more selfish.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
Moody, good.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Prince. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. It's Kuzma with the miss.
He had 1 3 in the first half, but hasn't had one since.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pure from 3-point range.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
For 3, Anthony. It doesn't go for him. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Warriors ahead, delivering the blowout. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the 4th quarter of basketball coming up next. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And and Milwaukee's shooting it well at 59%. Giannis plays the 4 with Porter playing at center. Then there's Gary Trent, then there's Kevin Porter, and it's Rollins in at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
Can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Connects from downtown.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Here's Rollins. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Rollins gets the bucket. Rollins has got his first 3 points of the game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
And it's Portis. That time on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo has got 6 assists in the game. The 3 from Craig. And the Warriors with another 3.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Rollins, no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Driving in, and the jam by Antetokounmpo.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Trent on the wing. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. That's his first foul. And last season, the worst in about 2 decades for games lost to injury, Clark. Cause for concern?
I certainly think so, but I mean, I am a fan of load management, but I think it should be in practice time. That way, the guys can play as many games as possible for their team and the fans. Load management should be, I think, managed in the practice schedule.
Now here's Kuzma. The shot comes out. Excellent D there from Kuminga. Here's Santos, and the layup is good off the glass. Santos has gotten his first points of the night.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Here's Turner, and then Turner with the dunk.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Pass to Prince. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Now Antetokounmpo. The 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Antetokounmpo's got 29 points.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Warriors.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
Now here's Anthony. Pass to Kuzma. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Already a skilled interior player. At times when Kuzma is close to the basket, you have no choice but to foul him.
At the line for the Bucks, Kyle Kuzma. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls.
Could be better from the line. Kuzma a smooth shooter, but needs work from there.
And the Warriors make some changes. Rowe comes in for post. And it's Curry in for Bogdanovich. Second free throw, no good.
And this is the problem with playing from behind. Missing freebies takes on greater importance.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds. Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors.
Warriors substitution. Number 32, Trace Jackson Davis.
And here's Milwaukee now. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Antetokounmpo. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Healed from outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Moses Moody.